Hey Geminis, back again. This is for your love reading for August 2017. For August 2017 for Geminis, singles, couples, and in between. In between, let me repeat this again. In between gonna be for people who are just out of relationships, still tying up the loose end, still trying to talk things out, to work things out. Not very close together right now, like not physically together anymore. Separated. You are living on your own. He or her is living on her own, separated for a moment, for a while, or you are potentially dating someone and is close and is potentially dating someone and seeing someone very closely. So excuse me, that is actually in between for you, Geminis. Before I get started, tilt your phone if you have to. Tilt the phone till you see the cards are in an upright position. Upright. Now you should be looking at the cards in a reverse position. Look at the cards in the upright position. That should be the way. Yeah, I think the easier way is for me to ask you to tilt your phone till you see the cards are in upright position. Upright, I'm not saying reverse, upright. Okay, you got to tilt your phone till you see the cards are in upright position. Okay, because I'm posting this video and the way you're looking at it originally should be in a reverse position. All right, so here we go. Gemini's love reading for August 2017, singles and couples and in between. The first spread be for singles and in between. The second spread gonna be for couples. So what do we have for Gemini's love reading, love spread for August 2017? August 2017 for love for Geminis, singles, in between, and couples. Can I have the first spread for singles and in between? One last shuffle. First spread for in between and singles. Oh no. First spread for in between and singles, and second spread gonna be for couples. All right, here we go. We are done. Okay. Geminis, look, if you haven't seen the general reading, you saw that, I spent like 2 minutes shuffling the cards. This card, I told you, this Nine of Swords was your bottom of your deck, your overall general energy, and I asked that you have to admit that you are dealing with some issues right now. You have got some issues right now. You have to admit it, and it's coming out again in your in-between, especially for the in-between, singles as well, in-between and singles. I'm seeing the couple should have the same energy, pretty much the same energy, and let's see. Okay, so singles and in between. The general energy for you, it is the Ace of Pentacles for singles and in between. Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is about all right, I mean, if we look at just the card by itself, Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles is about because this is your overall energy. You are, I mean, it could be saying that you are focused on Pentacles, on your work, your career. Singles and in between, you are focused on your career, your work, on and focusing on your money. Remember, in your general read, I was saying that there is this ambition. You are being ambitious in your general reading, and it's actually for the Pentacles. And beside that ambition card, we have got this Ace of Pentacles. This card came out again in your spread for singles and for in between. So the reason why you are still single or you are in between was because of this Pentacle card. It is because of money, finances. I do not know who, yourself or your partner, I mean partner for in between, or for Geminis who are living a life, carving a life out for themselves, Ace of Pentacles. This is you. You are working hard, envisioning for this Pentacle card for yourself. We have got Four of Pentacles. A lot of finances is on. I mean, even though this is a love read, what I mean, but I'm seeing and I'm feeling that finances is affecting your love life, your love decision. I want to say love making. No, your love decision making. Four of Pentacles. This is about conservative thinking it through thoroughly, considering just be very, like, being very aware and very wary of your surrounding, of your situation right now. We've got Two of Swords over here for singles and in between. Two of Swords is about not giving time, non-communicative, stopping of communication. So for singles, you're not giving time. For in between is about, you know, someone has stopped the exchange, someone has stopped communicating with one another. That's for in between. It could be you to your ex or your someone who used to be close to you, or someone is stopping communication with you. Two of Swords. Singles is about you having no time, not giving priority to your love. Okay, this is you did this, you are doing this. So we've got the Justice card over here. Justice card, in a way, I'm looking at this card, is looking like balancing to me. Balancing. So Justice card is about an outcome, like finalizing on a decision. So for in-betweens, it's looking like you are finalizing on a decision, like to make it or to break it, to go or to stay. That's for in-between. For singles, Justice card would mean also, like, if you decided to be single, I mean, I'm not even going to look at, you know, who is going to be a potential mate in this spread. Like, oh, your potential mate is going to be somewhat like a king, or no. Even though we've got this card, like, this Justice card is going to say that you're going to stay single. Fortunately or unfortunately, singles, you will continue to make the same decision, because I'm saying these two cards are together. Two of Swords. Two of Swords for singles is about not giving time, not making time, not wanting to go out there for love and relationship. And Justice is about finalizing, and it's a verdict. It's like a judgment card. Okay, and we've got this King of Wands. This King of Wands is because you wanted it. You wanted to stay single. You wanted to be single. You wanted your time alone. You wanted to be alone, and you want to enjoy your life. There is this one thing that you wanted for yourself, and that is why, if we look at these three cards over here, not communicating and it's final, is because of something that you had wanted for yourself. And Nine of Swords over here, but you are contemplating. There's a lot of contemplation over here, like you're just wondering, am I doing the right thing or not? Like, yeah, I mean, like, you just, I know I have to give time, but no, I've got better things to do. I've got more important things, more like more important priorities that I need to be giving to. It's affecting you, it's bothering you. It's about contemplation over here. This contemplation is setting you thinking, it's keeping you up and awake in the middle of the night. Not literally, but it's almost like, you know, it's occupying you a lot. You are contemplating on whether whatever that you have decided, the the Justice card over here, whatever that you have decided, is it true or not? It could also mean for those in between. For those in between, Justice could mean like separation, some kind of like legal proceedings, legal proceedings, legal proceedings about probably alimony, your alimony, like the child support, yeah. I can't really say much about this. Like, personally, I'm never married before. I'm never in that situation, so I can't really tell you much about it. But I'm telling you more like, there's this final verdict for singles. Final verdict is that you don't want any relationship for yourself, because you're working on that one thing, which is your finances, your Pentacle. But for in between is that someone, either you have actually stopped communicating with someone, or someone stopped communicating with you, because of that one thing. Either they had this one thing that they want to work on, they want to achieve, they want to they or you want to work on, you want to achieve, about that ambition card in the general reading. Remember there was this ambition card. I think it was this. Was it this? I think it was this card. This is the ambition card that I was talking about, King of Wands. Look back. I mean, I'm not trying to trick you to look back into that, but because I've done so many spreads, I can't really remember everything. But I'm very sure this is the one, because I insisted that Geminis admit it that you are bothered. You are bothered by something, some issues that is bothering you over here. Nine of Swords. Okay, singles and in between, that is for you. Couples, in between and couples. For in between, continue to look at the couples couple spread over here. Couple spread, we have got the general energy being the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who behaves like living like a king, behave like a king, behaving like there's no issues that he can't deal with. Like, he being the king, the Emperor, there's nothing like he can't deal with. He is looking good, he's high up above, and this is you. Like, Geminis, you're living like a king in a partnership. You're living like a king. You are behaving oh, what was I about to say? I was about to say you are behaving like one emperor. Like, you know, everyone just got to listen to you. It's about what you wanted. It's about what you are saying. It's not about your partner's wishes. It's about your own wishes. Like, you know, it's about what you want. It's all about you. Generally, for Geminis in a relationship, this is all about you. Like, to some extent, there may be some selfishness, domineering qualities in you as your general energy over here, the Emperor. Okay, so we've got Four of Wands over here. Four of Wands is looking like a lot of celebration here. Celebration, and I hate to see this, like the Empress card. Okay, give me a second, give me a moment. I want to be very neutral. Like, if any one of you Geminis have watched enough, you know, I'm trying to be very neutral when it comes to Gemini's reading. Okay, there is a pull and push factor for Geminis in a partnership, in a couples relationship. I'm seeing, okay, there is like a it is a push and a pull factor. So this is pulling back. There is this celebration, like a reunion, stability over here. There is this, with this one person, there is this Empress here. So there's this Emperor and the Empress. Be it you are a male or a female, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you are a female, then you could be here. If you're a male, you could be here. But it doesn't really matter if you are from the bottom of the deck or from the spread. It doesn't really matter. But over here, we are seeing the Emperor and the Empress, the male and the female. This is the main lead of this whole drama mama over here, the Emperor and the Empress. So these two person are, it's like, because we have got a Tower, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. If you're gonna see what I mean, the Emperor. Okay, no, wait, hang on. Okay, hang on. Okay, it's getting interesting to me. The Emperor right now is looking at the Empress. Emperor is looking at the Empress. Emperor is interested in the Empress. But because there is this Tower card, let me just place this in this placement first. The Emperor is looking at a what Tower is a Death card. This is a Death card. So what did I say? This is a Death card. Death card is could it be an ending? Could it be a new beginning with the Empress? But because the Death card came after the Empress, I mean, it was like this, isn't it? The Death card came after the Empress. So these two person, Emperor and Empress, used to be together, but then Death card came. So together and Death card would then mean separation. Separation over here. Breakup, splitting, divorce. Emperor and Empress, divorce. Husband and wife, divorce. Boyfriend, girlfriend, breakup. Okay? And then, okay, no. Okay, it's getting very interesting right here. Very interesting. To me personally, I mean, if you don't find it, I can't help it. But to me, it's very interesting. For those of you who has followed me enough, you know why. So, the Emperor and the Empress used to be happy together. We've got Four of Wands. Four of Wands, celebration, unity coming together. The Emperor and the Empress used to be happy together until it all ended. Okay, no. So I want to show you this. Okay. Until Emperor and Empress used to be happy together. Happiness was in between them until it all ended. Do you see? It all ended. This is the Death card. It all ended. It has ended already. Okay. Until it has all ended, and there is this feeling and sense of being trapped. Communication, swords are about communications, not going through. Eight is about not going through. Remember the Eight of Wands, I always say that it's like is a fast-paced movement motion. This Eight is almost this about being blocked, because this is sword and this person over here, it. Okay, so this is another couple over here, the lady and the male. I mean, I don't mean that it must be a lady and a male mixture. It could be a lady and a lady, male and a male. Doesn't really matter. But I'm saying two parties over here. One party is feeling trapped. One party is living freely over here. Six of Wands, I said that this is a victory card. Feeling a sense of victory. More than 50% done deal. More than 50% victorious. Feeling like, you know, having a sense that you have actually won a battle, but of course not yet, because up to 9 and 10, that's the fulfillment and completion. But 6 has passed 5, you have done more than half of it, you have passed through 50%, you're on 60% mark right now. So if we put these two person together, one is feeling trapped, one is feeling like, you know, he's good, he's better off alone, he is in a much better position right now. Six of Wands. Do you see that, Geminis? Or anyone who's cross-watching for Geminis? One of you are feeling trapped. The one who's cross-watching for Gemini, you should be this person who's feeling trapped, because you are stalking on this person who's doing good and well right now, like living like a king. Still a king even though he has broken up with the Empress. I mean, still an emperor even though he has broken up with the Empress. So, Geminis, couples, this is for you. So in between spread on above over here is saying that someone has stopped communicating. So someone has stopped communicating. It's looking like this person has stopped communicating with this person, and this person is feeling free. And this person here obviously is being left in the cold, being left in the lurch. You get that? And for in between, it's all because of that one thing, the Wand, King of Wands, and Six of Wands. This person is feeling free, is feeling victorious because of this. He knows what he wanted for himself. He is having clarity. But this person obviously doesn't know what the partner actually wanted. This person put him or herself in her own shoe, in her own position. So, if that is clear enough for you, Geminis, couples, and in between, singles should be simple. Like singles, I'm seeing that Gemini singles, you people have decided to be super single and for a while more. There's no intention of getting hitched or attached, and that's it, singles. Okay, the end of the story. Alright, so that's all, and have a good one, Geminis. See you again in whatever is the next video.